What's up, YouTubers? This is Arius Norris, coming live to you from my house. All right. So today I wanted to talk about a couple different topics. Starting with keeping your body in an anabolic state. Right. So, what is an anabolic state? Keeping your body in an anabolic state. How can it be beneficial to you? Should you even be concerned about what an anabolic state is, and what you can do in your everyday life to achieve keeping your body in an anabolic state? So, first and foremost, an anabolic state is basically when your body is ready to build muscle at all times, right? And so you're secreting those growth hormones at all times during the day, testosterone, insulin-like growth factor, growth hormone. The list goes on, right? There's certain times of the day when you excrete more of these hormones than you do other hormones, right? Specifically when you sleep. That's one of the major times during the day when your body starts secreting these hormones, especially your testosterone and your growth hormone, right? As you go to sleep, right, think of it as this: you go into a deeper and deeper and deeper sleep, and then when you get to the top of that peak, that's REM sleep, right, where you just rapid eye movement and stuff like that. That's when you're secreting the most of those hormones, and then as you begin to wake up and come out of that REM sleep, you secrete less and less. Which is why a lot of males that wake up with erections. It's funny, but it's true. Because during that sleep state, they're excreting the most testosterone during that period. Also, when you eat, right? So after you get done eating a big hearty meal, you're releasing those anabolic hormones as well. So that's another good time. And then another good time that your body secretes these hormones is while it's repairing itself after a good lift, right? And so in order to build muscle instead of fat, there always has to be some kind of stimulus behind whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, right? So if you just eat, but there's no stimulus to build any muscle, that food, those calories are going straight to your fat, right? And then they're building more fat. And a lot of people, they kind of dismiss the claim that you got to eat 4 to 5 meals per day, and that's advantageous for you because it jumpstarts your metabolism, right? So your body is a really complex system, or group of systems is really what it is. And so in our hunter-gatherer days, like outside right now, it's snowing, food would be scarce, right? Few and far in between. And so your body created this mechanism to slow its metabolism down during times of scarcity. So we didn't know when you're going to eat again. So your body tries to, metabolize the nutrients that it has as slow as possible because it doesn't know when it's going to need to, use all your storage to help you survive, right? Nowadays, we don't have that problem, which is why we have an overwhelming majority of Americans who are obese, right? Their metabolism isn't trained, and if it is, they're just screwing up their bodies in other ways. Sedentary lifestyle, eating genetically modified foods and things like that, right? But anyways, your body after several hours goes into this fasted state, and it tells your body to hang on to as many calories as possible, right? And so in order to turn that mechanism off, you have to eat every 3 to 4 hours, telling your body it's okay to burn calories at a normal rate. There's more food coming in on a regular basis, and once you've got your body trained to burn the calories that are coming in your body that you're ingesting, that's when you'll really see those results as far as your weight loss is concerned, specifically fat loss, right? Anyways, getting back to keeping your body in an anabolic state, eating those 4 to 5 meals a day, getting adequate rest, right? So I would say 6 to 9 hours of sleep on a given day, including naps and stuff like that, if you can afford to take those, and then eating high quality meals, right? So there's certain meals out there that can help you boost your testosterone, or certain foods that can help you boost your testosterone. but a meal high in protein is really what's going to keep your muscle around, right? It's going to burn off any kind of excess, body weight that you have, fat, or any calories circulating in the bloodstream, and then it's gonna preserve your muscle tissue, right? And so the best way to find out how much protein you need on a regular basis is to get on an in-body test and figure out how many pounds of muscle you have, right? And for every pound of muscle that you have, you want to be ingesting at least 1 gram of protein in order to, maintain that muscle, right? In order to grow while you're even in a caloric deficit, you have to eat more protein than your body can necessarily process, really. And so the excess protein turns into energy, right? So say that I have 85 pounds of muscle. I'm trying to lose weight. Like, I'm trying to lose fat weight, but I'm trying to build muscle. It is possible, right? And so the way you have to do that is you have to decrease in whether it be your carbohydrates or fats. And I would talk to a nutritionist and kind of think about your history as far as what your body's more reactive to. So if your body's really reactive to carbohydrates, I'd cut those out. If your body's really reactive to fat, I'd cut that out. But you always have to keep the protein in there, right? And so you have to be eating more protein than your body can actually utilize, right? So if I have 85 pounds of solid muscle mass, I'm going to be shooting from anywhere from 90 grams of protein to about 120, 130 grams of protein, right? And that's going to make sure my body stays in an anabolic state, so I'm not sacrificing any muscle mass, only fat or excess calories that are in my bloodstream, right?